to the Winter Walker Challenge. Today is Feature Friday. It's where you get to feature encouragement for the group. It could be a story, it could be a picture, some type of feature. You think about a movie, it is the main focus of your story. Feature Friday. Well, I want to share with you my feature in hopes that this will help you move your life forward. There are three areas in my life that are features. There was a mental transformation, emotional transformation, and then there was the physical transformation from everything. Feature number one was the mental transformation. When I was 238 pounds, my mind had to change and become the person that I saw. I had to envision being the healthy version of myself before I actually got to experience the healthier version of myself. What does that mean? It means that my belief, what do you believe about health? What do you believe about your numbers? What do you believe about losing weight, getting in shape, feeling better, being able to walk further, being able to walk around the grocery store without being tired, being able to wake up in the morning without feeling glum and gloomy, and being able to play with your kids, your grandkids? What do you believe about all of those things? What are your opinions? See, I had a lot of opinions just based on the ideas of how I grew up, the culture that I grew up in. So the idea of health was not deciding to eat this over this, not deciding to stand up for myself when I needed to move my body more and another person decided not to move their body more. The idea of not making that person feel uncomfortable, or in my mind, I believe that if I decided to take action and another person didn't take action, they would feel uncomfortable. So that was step number one, the mental transformation, changing my opinions and beliefs. That is your mindset, your opinions and your beliefs. And that's what helped me move. I live right down the road from Planet Fitness. However, I did not stop. I had a membership for an entire year, and I just did not go in the place because I believed in the past, when I had lost 80 pounds and regained 115 pounds, that if I decided again to lose weight, to get in shape, to become healthier, my story wouldn't change. That was my belief. So I had an opinion about food. Why not just enjoy whatever it was in the moment? Don't change, continue to be the same person that I was. Therefore, nothing else really mattered. Nothing else really changed. My health didn't matter. I didn't give myself another opportunity. Nothing changed. So the first transformation was my mental transformation. I had to start to think and believe differently before it happened. I had to become the person before the person became, right? So the next thing I had to transform was my emotions, which played a really huge factor. I'm an emotional eater. And so I had to ask myself, I don't know if this is your story, but if you're cut off in traffic, I would immediately get upset. Or if someone didn't meet my expectations of how I saw them, I would immediately feel disrespected and how could they? So I had to change emotional states. What are your emotions? It's happy, it's sad, it's feeling melancholy, not really depressed, but don't know what I'm feeling. Just gloomy, or sometimes I felt joy and excitement. So my emotional state, How did I change my emotional state? Because after I started going to Planet Fitness and going on a regular and becoming consistent, I still would come home and eat a large bag, the party size bag of Lay's potato chips. Nothing else changed except me going to the gym. My dietary habits had not changed yet. And it's not until I began to understand my emotions, how to balance and manage my emotions. What do I mean when I say that? I had to understand how I confronted conflict and anger. How do you confront conflict in your anger? And before I decided how to confront it, I had to first understand what I saw as conflict and anger, because not everybody else will see what you see as your own conflict and anger. All right. Sometimes when we're at home and we're alone, loneliness, depression can turn into this feeling of confrontation. You want something different. So when people say, I don't know how I'm feeling today, I'm asking you, what is it that you want and you're not giving yourself? That's an emotional state. How are you showing up for you? What's been serving you? Because we all know, you know what's serving you. You know what's serving you. You know exactly what you need to do emotionally to move your life forward. It's not another year on the calendar. It's not another date, January 1. You know right now, today, emotionally, what you need to do to move your life forward. You know what serves you and you know what doesn't serve you. You just have to find the courage to move your life forward. And that's what I had to do physically. That's what my physical fitness did. This is the transformation that you see. This is tip number 3. The physical transformation comes into play when I had the courage to pick up a heavier weight. It developed the courage on the inside of me to manage my conflict, to manage my emotions, to manage my mental state, and not the expectations of other people, right? Yes, that's what physical fitness did. And so in order to maintain the 115-pound weight loss, what did I need to do? Here's how I did that. This is my feature. This is the grand event. This is the feature in the story. I needed a routine. I had to develop a routine that worked for me, my new way of life. Right? There's nothing wrong with you. It's that your way of life is not working for you, right? For what you're wanting. So you have to do something different. Sometimes we think that is something wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that what you need to change is not working anymore. You know exactly where you need to be. You know exactly what you need to do to move your life forward. So I encourage you to work on the mental state. Transform your mental, which is your opinions and your beliefs. Some people look at other people in their family and say, this is my destiny. This is what happened to grandma. This is what happened to ma. You know, dad, uncles, brothers, sisters. So this is my destiny. I'm here to dispel that myth for you. That's your opinion. So changing your belief system about you, what you believe, right? Because we are what we believe. Not what we say, but we become what we believe. And we believe what we see. So in order to have a mental transformation, you gotta believe what you don't see. That's faith. What you don't see, that is faith, right? So when the calendar changes to January 1, your belief system, that's step 1, belief. which changes your opinions. Now, your opinions will be challenged, so that's the emotional state, because people will challenge your emotions. And I look at emotions as if I'm looking at a map. The idea of a map is flat. If you lay the map down, Russia is on the left, China is on the right, South America is on the bottom, right? If I move over to somebody else's map of their world, if I go over to China, South America is on the left. So everybody's world is different. That is their opinion. And so when I stopped expecting me and everybody else, my emotions changed. I don't expect my children in me, right? I don't expect other people in me. So manage your emotions. And then as you manage and transform your emotions, your physical will change. Now, this is going to require some work. This requires your work and your effort for a new year. In order to have a new year, you don't have to wait until the calendar changes. You can have a new year right now. You can decide to be whatever you need to become right now. You can't take people with you. You just can't. And that goes back to your emotional state, right? Yeah, we can't take people with us. I can make you dinner. I can make you laugh. And I do make people laugh. I do make people smile. I picked up a new TikTok follower when I was visiting Huntsville and shopping. We were in the gym. I can make you feel good. The thing you can't make people do is change. You can't make other people change. Change is your decision. You have to decide what's serving you. And if you've decided that your blood pressure is not going down because of this, or your cholesterol numbers are too high because of this, and if you decide what health looks like for you, you can't bring people with you. That's your decision. And you have to allow other people to make their own choices and decisions. It's their life. Your decision is your decision. It's your life. It's your life. All right, so 3 things for Feature Friday. I look forward to reading all of your features. That's been my journey. That's how I've maintained. I love my family. I love my friends. I love my children. I love my spouse. I love community. I also understand that it's their life. They have a decision to make. I have a decision to make. And that's what love is. Love shows up without any expectations. Love simply loves.